to a news where in the paper I was reading. I don't know whether all of you have read that newspaper in the morning. It was Hindustan Times. Just a moment. Yeah, it's done. So I got the Hindustan Times in the morning, and I was reading this early in the morning, and I saw the Singapore Airlines flight coming from London to, I think, Singapore had a turbulence somewhere near the Indian Ocean, not Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal, near Myanmar border. So it lost 6,000 feet distance. It lost in 3 minutes. So it just came down, and I think 30 people got injured, and one person could not survive that crash. It was not a crash, sorry, but it was just it was like they were serving breakfast to everybody. So suddenly they had this unannounced turbulence. So this is just a sign of how the oceans are actually behaving after so much of heat. So this was, I think, one of the few instances where someone lost a life. I don't know whether you all saw this news today or heard about it. So this turbulence was like crazy. One person lost their life and 30% were injured. And it was unannounced.
Okay.
Pilots, sorry. The pilots did not announce it. It was just they were serving breakfast, and everybody just started flowing around in the cabin. It was crazy. So this is all happening maybe because of a lot of heat. And in fact, I was telling Yati yesterday was having some migraine. I was having a terrible stomach issue, as if, my stomach, something will come out from my stomach. It was so pathetically this thing. So anyway, it was okay. Yeah, so my reason for that meeting today was actually kind of a situation where I have been feeling for the last 2-3 months that we are getting suffocated in a lot of situations. And maybe a lot of darknesses, believe me, a lot of negative energies and entities, random energies, random spirits, all of them are just showing up in a big way. And somewhere, I've been like, in fact, last week's call, which I had, that had a lot of people coming up with a lot of other things, in terms of issues and energy imbalances. So I just wanted to share with you that, yes, it may remain for another 15 days or 1 month or so. Similar things might show up. But the silver lining is that a lot of clearings are happening. Karmic clearings are happening. Hi, Audrey, how are you? You seem to have lost weight.
Hi, Deepati.
You
Actually,
seem to have lost weight.
bad allergy reaction.
Oh,
Whole face and body, swollen, lot of rash.
oh, because in fact, I'm seeing that probably you have lost weight. I don't know. I'm feeling that way very strongly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
That I'm happy. I'm happy about that.
Yeah. So in fact, I don't know how is everybody faring. I just thought let us get everybody on call and ask how are you all doing. Anybody is having any particular concerns or something, or maybe I thought let us chat also and inform you about how Maharashtra Sale is coming about. So, anybody has anything to say, or frankly speaking, I want to talk about. So basically, there was even some discussion which we had. I was having with someone just about yesterday and day before yesterday. So a lot of discussion about how we run away from negative, the news or negative vibes and things like that. So that is just becoming too apparent. I'm not saying that you should become a Khatro Ka Khiladi and start running behind the negative energy, but at least let's not if there is a karmic thing, let's face it and clear it and finish it off. Come out of from that. So anybody has any thoughts or anything?
Yeah, sir, Bindu
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Sir, really, it is, as you said, it's too much negativity we can feel like. Even
Yeah,
I do keep one lemon in a glass of water in my house,
yeah.
so that water becomes very muddy
Murky.
kind thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
milky,
Mm.
and it stinks also.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, and sir, even I feel like I'm somewhere lost. The things are not getting done,
Yeah.
and too much like you can say quarrels in
Quarrels.
between the family members and all. It's
Yeah.
happening, sir.
Big time
Everyone
concern.
is having anger, lot of anger issues.
Yeah. In fact, yes, you're right. I've seen very rightly said. So a lot of murkiness is coming out, a lot of random energies are showing up, and in fact, a lot of anger. Anger is definitely showing up because it is all releasing. It
Namaste,
is all
sir.
namaste, Imaji. So a lot of anger is showing up, a lot of anger. So in fact, we had a
So, what is the reason behind this? Like
well, to
any
begin with,
planetary thing?
yes, this is known as the year of Saturn, the number 8, 2024. And plus, I think one set of us, like me, I have Shani ki Sadasati, that 7.5 years period where Shani is in this thing. Similarly, maybe a lot of SD, maybe, I don't know, maybe you all will know better about this thing, but a lot of, so Saturn is kind of ruling the whole planet. And Saturn is the year of, so basically Saturn is about balancing your energies, surely. So that balancing may not be very good for all of you all, because karmically a lot of things, if they start clearing, then it becomes kind of very, yeah. So Sadesati, see, peak phase means it's basically going on for a lot of us. Like for me, it is the fourth year complete, 4 years over here. So, that's how it is. But Sadasati is not all bad, believe me. Sadasati is not all bad. It's all how you look at it, how you take it. If you learn your lessons peacefully, nothing will go wrong.
Sir, is it in the waning phase?
See, basically, as someone rightly said, it is in the peak phase right now for some of us. So,
Okay.
but as far as the year is concerned, this whole year is 2024, so it is known as the year of 8 Saturn, and numerologically at least.
Okay.
So anyway, these are all various thoughts and various things. But yes, it has been a very strong year in terms of whatever. Yeah, Shivani ji.
Because I strongly feel that there's a lot of fear related to Saturn, but I think that Saturn brings a lot of introspection. I feel, because it's supposed to be somebody who stresses a lot about on the
Balancing.
right values of life, your duties. So I am seeing a lot of that coming up. That yes, awareness of what is right.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of awareness about that.
Yeah.
And so much so that it's almost like I don't know, I won't call it rebelliousness, but I'll call it that coming into one zone, where truth is concerned, or that could be truth within the family, truth even where it when it comes to your own being truthful to yourself, to your own life purpose. One thing is this, and another thing, very very apparently, which I have been feeling, and about that yes, a lot of negative energies showing up, coming into one's awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing, what I feel is that this year, it's begun with that feeling that I think most of us are realizing, especially the light workers, that the energy workers and the light workers, that it is a difficult time when we people have actually incarnated on earth, because with all the turmoil and whatever is happening, and I think it's at its peak right now.
Yeah.
And that is the reason why so much of I don't know. I think
പോലും നല്ല
because I feel at the end of it all, it will have a lot of positive things coming up because lots of turmoil, but at the same time, there's lots of collective consciousness of the good kinds, you know, because we groups like us are sending so much of positivity also to Mother Earth.
Yeah. Yes. In fact, you said about certain things about now truthfulness and all these things which you mentioned. Now, a lot of people live in a life which is kind of surrounded by a lot of chaos, a lot of, I would say that, not chaos would not be the right word, maybe in terms of hallucinations. They live in hallucinations. They don't, so basically they know their issues, but they don't want to take that step forward. So these are all classic ways. So basically, like if I am having a kind of, let me say that I have a lot of enmity with you, right? And I don't know, I'm having a lot of anger against you, and I don't want to let go. If I don't want to let go, that's my choice. If I'm not letting go, at the same time, I'm facing issues in my office. Other than my home, I'm also facing issues in my office. So I'll say that, oh my God, so many things have cropped up. Now even my the temperature has started growing up very high. So even the weather is not helping matters at all. So in fact, this year I think has been one of the warmest years in the whole. Because I'm just listening to news, because this has been the warmest year of the whole till the lifetime which we have stayed. In fact, right from March, the heat started. Right from March. Otherwise, March generally is a slightly okay year, month for us. So if you remember, January 7th, 14th, and 21st, three days we had cleared Mother Earth's 1500 years inner child healing, and close to 150 events, including World War I is one event, for example. So we cleared all those things. And from 9th of January, even I had these things. My sciatica just blew up like crazy. You know that if I'm, Shivaniji, you know, I think a lot of people know that my sciatica had just blown up. And for 10-15 days, it was completely reckless what was happening. So in that, I had to go to Surat, I had to go to Nanded. I was literally limping and going to these places for just because I had made a commitment to them. So these are what things are going like this. So a lot of these, like for me, it's been a lot of anger which I was carrying from not only this lifetime, previous lifetime, which I keep releasing. But luckily now I believe it's come to an end now, where at least sciatica, touch wood, no further issues. Yes, stomach issues are there, which are basically showing up for the last 1.5 to 2 years. Now that is also on the verge of just being kicked out from my system. So maybe my doctor, the way he looked at me about 5 years back, he said, you will get ulcer and you will get all those things. Luckily, the stomach issue is just clearing all those heat and everything which has been collected. So what I'm trying to say is that whatever you go through in terms of any trauma or anything which you are releasing, any low feeling, it is just that you are releasing it from your body as you do these clearing systems sections. So a lot of people will say that, oh, I did this process. After that, I have faced these health issues. So it's not that you face these issues because of the process, but it has just brought it out to clear it out. So something like that. You have to face your fears. That's all about it. Nothing else. So last year, 2 years back, when Bholenath Energies just kind of, I downloaded Bholenath Energies, then I remember the very next week, in fact, after 3-4 days, I went for my eye checkup, and doctor said that you have to do cataract surgery. So when Bholenath Energies came in, they immediately told me about my eye, which I was lingering, that issue was lingering for more than 6 months. I was not aware of that. I'm blocked in one vision, and that too was an issue which was happening for 20 years because that eye had flowered up. Flowered up means, for example, I don't know how can I explain that, but whenever there would be a bright light from a approaching car, maybe in front of me, my whole vision used to get blocked in the right eye. I didn't realize that was a problem because I used to stop driving in the night. I never drove in the night. Now, after that operation, in fact, I started driving in the night because now my vision is better comparatively. So this is how we live in darkness, but because that's normal for us. So anybody has anything else to say? But because I'll just then talk about Ma Rashko in that case, just to tell you one thing, that everything happens for a higher good. Be aware of that, and don't ever give up on yourself. Love yourself. Have full faith in yourself. There is nothing in this world which can create problems for you unless you accept that this problem is created for me. I know challenges. I will give you this advice that challenges will come. Challenges will keep coming and going. You will become more stronger with each challenge. Your resolve, your intention becomes more stronger with each passing phase. This is what I feel. So just a word of when I have said that when you're up against the wall, all four sides surrounded by the wall, then you have to fly. Exactly what you have to do. You have to start flying. If there is no way. So when we say, there is a speed breaker, so the speed breaker is actually, if you have seen speed breakers on various highways or even Indian roads, a lot of speed breakers are there. So they say, though, there are so many speed breakers in my life, which is making me slow down. But believe me, Lipika ji just joined in. So speed breaker, speed breaker is basically, if you see the way speed breaker works, you go up. So the speed breaker makes you climb on some structure. So in short, speed breaker is making you go higher. The speed breaker is elevating you, right? So in a way, just think that the speed breaker has actually increased your frequency by elevating you, giving you a higher vision. That was what I would say. So I would like to talk about Ma Rashko now. A lot of people who are already with me for so many years, they know about Ma Rashko. So Ma Rashko is all about, it's a deity from Andromeda galaxy. And Ma Rashko has been with me for about 3 years now. In October, she'll be like, she came around me, in and around me on the 9th of October, 2021. It was, by the way, I'll just mute everybody, sorry. We were going through Navratri that time, coincidentally. I was just sitting after my dinner, just sitting watching my TV. And that is the time, 23:33 was the exact time. Something just came on my head. For a brief second, I asked my guide whether is it a positive energy or a negative energy. The guide said, positive energy, go ahead. But what after that happened was something which blew me apart, because this somewhere here it started. And if you have seen those people, I don't know, they call it the sledgehammer or something. I'm not very sure of the jackhammer or something with which they drill the road, right? With that, it makes that very heavy sound. So I had that sort of a feeling, literally starting from here. It was like, it was basically pinning me. And it went from head throughout my full body for a brief 2-3, I would say about a good 8 to 9 minutes. I just completely became dizzy, because it was like just opening me up. I don't know what it was doing. I became very terrified after that. For again a brief minute, I was very terrified. What the hell is happening? Am I, I'll remain in one piece, or will I go somewhere else? And that was the time it was just tick, 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 it started. Full body was like literally trembling. And I just thought, maybe, tata, bye-bye, or maybe, I don't know, curtains, God knows what not came into my mind. Maybe some wrong energy has got to me. So anyway, that was brief spurts of this thing, fear were there. But then I knew my guide told me, so I always listen to my guides. So I let it happen, whatever happened. Believe me, at 23, 42, 43, I was actually taken by this energy. I saw her. You have seen in the form of Ma Rashkosel. Last 2 years, I have been talking about, or rather, I have been introducing her energies in the form of some processes, which was during Navratri. 2022 and 23, these 2 years, we had Navratri sessions on Mystic Lotus. And touch wood, wealth unblocking, abundance unblocking, all these things. In fact, I don't know, I had a lot of people who benefited from that. I also benefited from that because this time, 2023, when Ma came into my awareness, Hema ji, boliye.
Ji sir, I am the person who got benefited
Yes,
on the call itself.
yes, immediately on the call, immediate result. None, not unexpected money just dropped into a lap.
With all your blessings.
No, it's all her best blessings. I'm just a medium, as I have always keep saying. In fact, 2023 October, November, we were just discussing about my son going for his honeymoon. So my wife said that we have the 30th year anniversary. So where should we go? She said, let's go to Singapore. So that day I had, so I didn't tell her anything. I just did my call with Mystic Lotus. And I came back after doing that process. I said, you and I have one big dream in our life to go to Switzerland. Right? So that has been like a dream for us. So I said that, I told her that not Singapore, we'll go to Switzerland this time. And lo and behold, I think within 48 hours after that, we spoke to the agent. I think we got the booking done immediately. And 25th March till about first week of April, we were there in Switzerland. And then we went to Austria. In fact, I loved Switzerland so much that I decided maybe when jab jana hai next time, to wahin jayenge, or we'll not go anywhere else. Because going to other places is all beaches and heat and God knows. I'm more of a mountain man, so I love that. Maybe so. Anyway, so in short, what I was trying to say is that we were going to Singapore. We ended up in Switzerland thanks to Ma Rashkosel's processes. So after that energy which I got for 12 minutes, she took me to Andromeda also during that 12-minute process. And I actually saw what all was there. She showed me her, I saw her in blue and golden energies, blue and golden color, which is what I have shared with a lot of people. I'll share her photograph on all the groups today. So that is how she is. And her energies are like mind-boggling. My hands become like those, I don't know, in diesel generators, if you know of the olden times, which used to cut. Yeah. So diesel generators, which vibrate like crazy, or even those old Dodge cars, which would be vibrating like crazy. So if you touch them, how will you feel? Same happens with my hands when I'm transmitting those energies. I'll be transmitting those energies tonight also. Maybe at say about 9:30 or so, maybe. So by the time I'll announce on the group for all the groups, so 9:30 to 9:45, you will be all receiving Ma Rashkosel's energy to begin. And then every Wednesday and Saturday, I'll be starting this energy broadcast so that all these challenges which we are going through, we can have these energies to help us. So these energies are predominantly, I have got at least close to 150 to 175 energies, which I have been able to download, which was in the last so many years. So all these I'll be forwarding on like Wednesday, one energy, Saturday, the other energy, like that one energy I'll be transmitting twice a week on Wednesday and Thursday. Timing, we'll do it around 8:30 India time. I think that's a fair time because it is... and the best part is that you can receive this energy if I'm doing it at 8:30 India time. So you can receive it for 24 hours anytime. So it's not that you have to sit exactly at that time, receive it. And I will not be sending any link for this. transmission. It is just that I will announce on the group that I am starting healing now. And at the end, 15 minutes later on, I will send you an update that I have completed the healing. And then maybe if you, as and when you take that energy, so the way I program those energies, I broadcast them for 15 minutes and you can take them any time between the next 24 hours. So it's not that you have to sit exactly at that time. You can sit any time to receive that energy for the next 24 hours. So any questions around this? So what we have decided, in fact, Yati and Deepika, two of them have actually kind of helped me in creating this process. There will be 2 levels on Ma-Rashko cells process. 2 levels in which one would be Ma-Rashko cell. I think I have given it thoda sa fancy name. I don't know what is it. The arrival, maybe something like that I have written. Ma-Rashko cell, the arrival, in which basically this will be kind of maybe an advanced level if you really look at it. So, and then the Ma-Rashko cell, there is the second level will be Ma-Rashko cell, the transformation process. So this is in short, and there are about receive the energy. You have to just say, I am receiving this energy, whatever the name of the energy which I'll be sending. So I'll say, for example, today I'm sending Ma-Rashko cell energy. So just say I'm receiving Ma-Rashko cell's energy for 15 minutes. Just sit and in this case, I would only say that don't imagine how they will come. Just sit and experience the magic. Yeah, anybody who you want to can sit and receive that energy anytime. So when you receive an energy, just say I'm receiving Ma-Rashko cell's energy and just sit and feel the experience. I will not say that what it is. I will say at the end of the what I felt from those energies. So I don't know how to say. Yati, do you have a better word, or anybody has a better word to explain how to receive? Just sit and receive.
Yeah,
Just don't.
We are open to receive. Yeah.
Be open to receive. Don't expect anything to come. The moment. So just say I want to receive and just surrender to that energy and just see how it comes. There might be some energies, for example, centaur energies, which a lot of people associate with negative energies or evil energies. So every energy or every even Kali Ma ka energy has positive and negative. So in the sense, Ma ka energy is not positive or negative. The way people use those energies are positive or negative. So we only use the positive or the plus energies. So be rest assured on that, because a lot of people last time I had put some names, they were saying, how can I, this is something. So everybody benefits from energies. I also benefit from energy. Everybody benefits from energies. So because these energies make you, so in short, what are these energies? I will explain that because someone asked whether it will help me. These energies are light. What are we facing right now? We are facing dark times. Maybe darkness is not maybe inside us, but it is maybe big. As we receive light, our darkness goes away. And we are going through that phase where the light is, we are releasing the darkness, and that releasing darkness is not a very good experience for some of us. It gives us pain, trauma, and various other things. So if for example, I'm carrying a lot of guilt within me, or maybe a lot of low energies, and suddenly I'll say that I'm feeling very low. So that day you're releasing the low energy. It's not that you're getting low energies. But problem is we become so scared that we remain in those energies. So this light energy will show you, it will give you the light, and then again it depends upon you. So it will give you, it's something like Tinke ko sahara baki hai, right? If you know that Hindi dialogue, that dubte ko tinke ka bhi sahara hota hai. So anybody who is dying, will you give him even a small life support. In that, I will give you a small story about Birbal. Now, Birbal and Akbar, basically that's a normal story. So there is this person who, so basically they had kept a competition. Akbar had kept a competition that any man standing in a particular lake during winter, chilly winter, if that person stands in the lake full night, he will get an award. So a lot of people could not do it. Everybody needs it badly, of course, Lipika ji. So this person, nobody was able to stand full night in that chilly water because it was so chilly, the body was not able to this thing. So there was one person who ultimately was able to stand full night in that water, in that cold water. So Akbar asked him, how did you stand full night in that water? So he said that I was looking at a small diya in a home which was about 3-4 kilometers away, in some hut somewhere 3-4 kilometers away. So Akbar said that, so you cheated ultimately. In short, this was his maybe wrong way of looking at it. But that small diya gave this person that might or that courage to stand in that cold water full night. This is a thing which had happened, I believe in, which is why it's come out as a story. So a person who's going through darkness, they love light. And this is what Ma Rashko will give you. You will start loving her. And as and when I come, so I'm right now in the process of making the manual other things, which is why I have decided, I have informed you that 22nd July 2024, I'll be launching that, maybe whatever, first or second, maybe both the levels. But as and when I come closer to that, I will keep you all updated. So right now, anybody has anything to say? Anybody? So Lipika ji and everybody, this is an energy. So it's something like these energies only help you. Anybody else has anything to say? Anybody? I'll give it at 8:30, but right now also I'll send Ma Rashko Sel's energy just for 2 minutes. I'll send it at 8:30 to 8:45 also. Right now, as all of you are here, respecting that, I will send you the energies of Ma Rashko Sel. Just focus on any one issue which you're facing right now. Just focus on that one issue, and Ma Rashko Sel will just come and show you some path to get out of that. I am now sending for 1 minute 100% strength of Ma Rashko Sel energies to all of you. Has the capacity to even cleanse your aura. So anything which is bothering you, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, releasing all the dust and transmitting all of these into white light. So, okay, so thank you all of you for taking time out, and I'll keep you updated, and maybe we'll have another session soon. Maybe we'll make it a periodic affair.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.